As you probably know by now, iOS 26 Beta 1 is packed with new features and changes. And in today's video, we're going to talk about more new features, things that you probably didn't know that your iPhone can do on iOS 26 Beta 1. Now before we get into all that, I just want to ask you guys for a really quick favor. Most of the guys that watch my videos are currently not subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the videos and you want to see more of them, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out a lot. Now we're starting with the first one. Now you know that with the screenshot on iOS 26, you will have two new features where you can actually do an image search or ask ChatGPT. But what you didn't know is that when you have some text somewhere, like you're on a message, maybe on a note or on a website, on an article, wherever you're at, you can take a screenshot and you will actually have the ability to summarize what's on that screenshot. So let's just go ahead and just see some text here maybe. Go ahead and take a screenshot right there. You can see we can summarize the text that's on that image, even read out loud. So if you just want your iPhone to read something for you, you simply take a screenshot and it will read it for you. It even has the volume button right there, which is really awesome. With iOS 26 Beta 1, you can finally take really high quality screenshots on your device. Of course, they will take more space on your iPhone, but HDR screenshots are here. And to enable them, you will need to go to your settings, go under general right here, and you will find a new section called screen capture. This is dedicated to screenshots. And right here at the bottom, you will have HDR. So you will have SDR, which is most compatible and of course will take less space, but by taking more space, you will have way better screenshots with HDR. Now, Apple has done a lot on the battery section on iOS 26. You will have here a different look. Once you go here, it's totally different from iOS 18. It shows here the last time it was charged and how much it will require to charge to 100% and all that stuff. Now, what it does right here, but I cannot actually show it right now, is that if you have optimized battery charging enabled on your device and your device has charged to 80%, it will show you a button right here that will allow you to override that limit just once. So if you're charging right now, you see that you tap right there, it charges to 100%, but then the next time it will again charge using the 80% mark. So it will stay like that. It doesn't change the setting. It will just override it once. Now here's one of my favorite new features of the control center and the lock screen on iOS 26. When you go to the control center or even the lock screen and you have music playing and you're playing to a device here, if you tap there, it will show you a list of everything that you have, basically all the speakers where you can actually AirPlay your music. And now you will also have the slider that allows you to adjust the volume of that speaker, which is actually super useful. The Files app has also gotten quite a lot of changes with iOS 26. Now, when you go to any of your folders, you can now customize your folders. This is actually really cool. You can add different icons to your folders that you might want to mark your folders with something. You can add like different icons from this list right here, or you can even use any emoji that you want, which is really awesome. Now you can also change the color of the folders, and you can do that simply by tapping on tags. And when you add a different tag to a folder, it will actually take the color of that tag, so it looks really awesome. Now Apple has also added this new view, so if you go to list, you will have these arrows that will basically enable a drop-down menu for your folders, making browsing your folders actually much easier. Now under the camera adjustment settings, if you go here, you will have your controls and you can go ahead and rearrange them or enable and disable any of the controls that you get on the camera app. So if you just don't need any of these controls, you don't want to see them, you don't want them to take up space on your screen, then you can just go ahead and disable them from here. Now here's another super useful feature. Whenever you go to the phone app and you tap on one of your contacts that has recently called you, you will have a section there. Even if you go to that contacts card, you will have a section where you can view the call history of you and that contact. Nothing else, no other calls, just you and that contact. You will actually see the full call right there, the call log for received and all outgoing calls, which is really helpful. Now you will see everything right here. You can see a list based on days, months, and weeks. Everything is there for every specific contact. When you go to your settings and you go to your cellular data right here, if you go to show all the apps, it shows you all the apps that have used data on your device. But do you notice here that you can actually even search the apps? So you will have a new search section where you can search any of the apps if you just want to see how much that app, how much data it has used, but you don't see it on the list. You can now go ahead and search it right here. Now, one thing that probably a lot of users haven't noticed is that the new icons of iOS 26, let's go to customize here. When you go to the clear mode, they do actually have a dark mode as well. So the light mode is this one right here. The dark mode looks even better. This is the dark mode that you can enable manually here and they will stay like that. Or you can choose auto, which means that they will change, of course, based on the dark mode or light mode, whichever one you have enabled on your iPhone. And last but not least, let's head on to the control center. On the Bluetooth button here, if you 3D touch, you will now see this pop up right here. It's much easier for you to connect to any of your Bluetooth connections, and it does the same for the Wi-Fi as well. Pretty simple, 3D touch on the icon and it pops up like this, and you will have everything there, all your recent connections to Bluetooth, and you can connect directly from there. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. These are 10 amazing things that your iPhone can do on the new iOS 26 Beta 1 that you probably didn't know about. Of course, this is only Beta 1. There's a lot more to come during the summer. We will have probably another 7 or 8 betas, and it should be an amazing update. So that is it. Again, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more, and I will see you on the next one.